It is a beautiful morning in Baldur's Gate. 4 a.m. The city looks eerie in the light fog that is drifting in out of the bay in Brampton District. The sounds of heeled shoes of clerics clacking on the cobblestones as they get ready to go about their shifts in the nearby hospital comes drifting on the wind, almost piercing the quietness of this early hour. A small crow lands on a lamppost. It clacks its beak, its beautiful oil-slick feathers standing up particularly starkly against this sort of pale, soggy sky. It fidgets with a letter in its beak, hovering outside the window. And then, boom! The entire city is racked by an explosion. The crow takes flight in an explosion of black feathers, and down the street, we see it. 4 brave souls standing off against their arch nemesis. A magic wielder, fire in her eyes, malice in her heart, stares you down, Professor Crem.
Ah.
Your old rival, Delia de Karen, now wielding magics you helped her develop against you. She is robed in purple and red, and her eyes glimmer, and you know in your heart, the day you chose to chase her down is the day you sought your own death. She raises her hands to prepare another spell to wield against you. What do?
I scream out to my friends, we have to stop her. She's out of control. Darling, please just do your thing. You need to attack her. And with that, I'm going to take out my repeating crossbow and just start, and as I'm screaming at my wife to do something, I'm going to start shooting at her.
You strike a brave pose despite the carnage as you see like a fruit stall in ruins behind you, a crater where there used to be someone's livelihood. What do we see as you pull out your repeating crossbow?
So we see this amazing looking, weird, strange contraption of a crossbow. It's made out of animal bones and sinew. This is actually attached to the reasonably soft and slightly pudgy arm of a small rock gnome who's got a white moustache, very elegant, these pince nez that sit on a rather bulbous nose, a shock of white hair that is held up by various liquids and elements that he's been playing with and has been scratching his head, and so it stands out like a mad person's like hairdo. It's just crazy. And he's sort of standing there with one leg on top of the ruins of the building and the other leg wearing rubber boots and also this sort of like breeches. So as he starts shooting off these bolts into Adelia, he then turns to his wife and says, honey, come on, you gotta do something.
I'm always the one doing something, Crem. This is me, Zora Thornska. I like to be known as Thornska. On paper, I am Zora de la Crem, wife of Professor Crem de la Crem, an elf with pale, almost mossy green skin, very dark hair, and this crown of black thorns and night-blooming flowers, which sits on her head, and some pouches that are hanging by her belt, and she's wearing like a long green dress, and is about to take an action, do something.
That green dress, as you look back over your shoulder to your wife, it stands out against the sort of carnage that has been wrecked in the street, and it reminds you of what's at stake. If you lose this fight, it isn't just revenge that slipped out of your hands, Crem. Mm-hmm. It could be maybe the only person in this world that you really truly hold dear. This thought races through your mind. Roll to hit.
As I roll to hit, I also think, I've never seen her look so elegant.
Aww.
So this is with my proficiency.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's just like, hey, when we get through this, I'm gonna buy a farm in Pennsylvania. Or it's like that thing. So this is a magical repeating crossbow. Mm-hmm. So it has a +1 to attack rolls and +1 to bonus as well. I'm gonna use my proficiency, which is +3, plus my dexterity, +3. So is that actually a +7?
Yes.
Yeah, to my hit roll, which is cool. And I'm awesome. Thank goodness for that, because that is not a great roll. It's a 9 + 7, which is 16 + 1, 17. 17 in total.
17 in total. That is not going to work.
I got so distracted by how amazing my wife looks, that the shot goes off a little bit.
Your rival notices, and she says, eyes here. Your shot goes wide, and she immediately responds in kind. Both of you give me a Constitution saving throw as her hand comes out and you see the air thicken around her fingers, and then you feel it. A cone of cold comes screaming, howling past the both of you, racking your bodies with a cold that hurts so much you want to die.
17 plus 2, 19.
That's a fail.
Dang.
And Constitution is a 11 plus 5 for 16.
That is also a failure, unfortunately, for both of you, so you will be taking the full brunt of this.
My moustache just freezes.
15. 28 points of cold damage.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
We're friends.
We got this.
You feel the ice begin to these ice shards begin to shoot through both of you. It is so cold, your breath feels like it's freezing in your lungs and breathing hurts. Professor Crem, you do not take the full brunt of the damage.
Oh, good.
You only take half, as the small form of your lab assistant comes and throws itself in front of you. A young reborn, a young child that you saved from death, brought back from the brink. As the cold begins to sort of rob you of your breath, recall to us the day that you brought this small child back to life, this 12-year-old goblin with a dirty face and a snotty nose.
Oh, you son of a...
Oh my God!
Unbelievable.
Her name is Lavendria, but
Lavendria,
you call her Lavender lovingly.
Lavendria, no! So as he screams out, Lavendria, no! And she takes most of the damage that was meant for him. We sort of flash into his mind's eye of the first time. And actually we cut back to a moment where she is actually curled up on the outside, in the alleyway that is next to our house. And he finds her, and she is half dead. And although she is near death's door, he decides to try and help her. And he takes her down to the laboratory, and he has been working on an experiment, so there's a part selfishness of him thinking, well, this might make a good opportunity to try out my theory. And so he does try an experimental theory of fusing various magical means inside her, and miraculously, it works against all odds. And he manages to keep her alive. It's almost like a constant spare the dying spell, but brings her back into enough form. So she's not as athletic as she might have been, but she's alive, and she is of use, and she's herself.
You see your handiwork sort of unfold like a beautiful mechanical ballet in front of you. She's picked up all the best parts of your artificering. You see her deploy a small metal shield that kind of unfurls between her two hands, and you see her small form braced against it as she says, "It's okay, we're gonna get through this."
That's my student! It's sort of going happy. Are we gonna, so we partly protected, but she's not protected.
Because she's so small, she can really only protect your small gnomish form.
Fine, I'm gonna duck behind her and sort of, that's great, you're doing fantastically well.
The gravity of how dangerous the situation is has not yet dawned on your young goblin apprentice, who's maybe too young and optimistic to realize exactly how much danger both of your lives are in. But you are experienced enough to know that you are doing battle with a foe, the likes of which you have not contended with before. Your trained eye makes eye contact on the rooftop nearby with you, Eloin. The both of you exchange, imagine, a knowing look as partners who have been in similar situations before.
Well, Eloin Emberleaf is a copper-skinned elf of 200 years, give or take a couple of decades, but he looks like he's 40, 45, and he's got long black hair. He's a Latino for all intents and purposes. And he has an arrow notched, and he's trying to find his aim for true purchase. And he's trying to catch his breath, and he screams in Gnomish, "You don't get to die yet. You owe us too much money." And I cast Hunter's Mark on Delia, and an icy crown of thorns, similar in vein to Zora, kind of makes purchase on her, on Delia's head, and I take 2 shots.
Roll to hit.
17 plus 9.
That's a hit. So 26?
I love the idea that you screamed at. I'm like, oh, who was that? Did you hear that?
12 plus 9, so 21.
Both are hits. Go
Okay,
ahead and roll
so-
damage.
6. 1, that's 7, plus 8 is 15, plus d6 twice. 20, 26.
Whoa.
Plus a d4 of cold damage. 27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. Delia shrugs off your 2 hefty arrows, almost as though she barely feels them. It's like the flapping of a butterfly's wings in front of the force of a tornado. Your view of Zora is interrupted as Delia teleports in front of you.
As in she was out here and then...
Yes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then, as she steps through the veil of reality, away from Crem and appears right in front of you, it's unnerving to be this close to her. And in fact, as you look at her now, you see in her eyes malice and death and hunger. A hunger that's not unfamiliar to you. It is a 17 to hit.
Yes, it does.
30 points of damage as you feel her hand kind of come around your neck and close tighter and tighter and tighter. The last time you felt such a sensation, you were in a graveyard, faced with a creature of death that fed upon those that you robbed. Do you recall that night?
I do. And because I didn't get a good look at who it was that wrapped their hands around my throat that night, there's a flicker of concern that it might be her.
You see the red around Delia's pupils kind of flare, and she leans in close to your ear, and you feel her forked tongue kind of touch you very lightly as she says, "I know what you are."
I sort of give in to the choke. I don't say it, but I'm offering it to her. Do it, please.
You are looking at Eloin, and then all of a sudden, you are not. You're looking at the back of her head, and you can't see Eloin anymore. You maybe heard a maybe brief exclamation of pain as your body was racked with this damage, but that's the last you heard or saw of him.
I have a very important question.
Yes, darling.
What's Delia's hairstyle?
Great question. Really important.
Genuinely.
No, that's really important.
Yeah, Delia's hair is like kind of half pulled up with like this very strange kind of pin holding it back, and then the rest of it kind of falls in a perfect black waterfall down over her shoulders.
Does it look like maybe she spent some time on it this morning?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Then I kind of say to myself, well, I know what's very bad for a good hairstyle, and I'll say one thing, we've been hunting her for a while. I don't know if they can hear me, but I'm just, you know.
This is all running through your head.
Let's say.
It's like,
If there's one thing I know, she's pretty dangerous, but she has got good hair. And one thing that's not good for good hair, sleet. So I will cast a sleet storm on her perfect hair. Because if I can damage her ego as well as kill her, I mean, that's like double damage.
That's double damage.
Absolutely.
Well, Sleet Storm is a conjuration spell. It's an action with 150 feet, and it's a concentration spell of up to a minute.
As you conjure the sleet storm, normally you're a lot more careful about this because it does affect everyone in this area, not just your enemies, but also your friends. But you know that the situation is dire. The clouds gather above your head. You've cast this spell before and you're familiar with this feeling. And instead of like the firmament parting an array of sunlight coming down, instead the firmament comes together and rains down almost violently upon her. As it does, you do see the hair begin to frizz and curl. And Eloin, you are dropped almost immediately, as then you see her turn around, looking at you, grinning. She takes her two hands and rubs them up across her face, smearing her eyeliner as she does so. And as her hands come to her head and come down, you notice she is dispelling the Disguise Self spell. And as her hands come down over her shoulders and over her raiment, her hair disappears completely. Instead, you see ruins not tattooed on her head, but etched into the flesh itself, leaving behind vicious scars. You see the shadows under her eyes get darker, and her clothing begins to change to a blood red color. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh my goodness.
And in fact, anybody that's looking at her can make
Yeah.
this check.
Can we see her from our position?
Yes, because she's on a rooftop,
She's on a
so
rooftop,
yeah.
okay.
I've got a 10.
A 10.
7. I think as she's turning around, I just sort of catch my breath and I grab out her robes and I say, you leave her alone.
We'll see if she takes pity.
I got a 19.
19.
18 plus 3.
The two of you know your foe. A Red Wizard of Thay.
Well, looks like it's time for tea.
I was like literally crap myself.
You have been helping, aiding, and
Yeah,
abetting
so good.
a darkness which only seeks power for the sake of power, which wants to unravel the secrets of the multiverse and perhaps use them for their most foul and violent ends. And in fact, she brings all of her rage and all of her anger down on you, almost in defiance, almost particularly because you asked her not to. Zora, Eloin, give me a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 20.
Go on, you go first.
Uh, 11.
11. All right.
Ooh, I have 23.
"23 points of necrotic damage as she almost gets a few inches taller, drawing in the life from around her to enrich herself.
I'm down.
You all see Eloin fall to the floor unconscious as she almost becomes empowered, taking his life from him and becoming a few inches taller, standing over Zora imperiously as she does so. And she says,
How dare you think to stand against me?
and as she says this, you recall the only other time you were faced with a foe that made you feel this way. An entity that maybe gave you everything you have, but threatens every single day to take it all away. And you feel a voice, almost not your own, respond in kind.
That you could end her if you so wished.
Because you are also not what you appear to be.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to try.
She leans in close and says,
I'm going to turn him inside out so you can see what he's made of.
you know she's talking about Crem. Wesley.
Wow. Well, Wesley, who is a drow elf, she's got purple skin, pointed ears, shoulder-length curly white silver hair, and very intense, piercing eyes. She's got a mace that's sort of this like long, dark black metal, and it looks like the imprint of a star. It almost looks like if a head was cut off, and you see the inside part, and that's her weapon. And as she sees her companion drop to the ground unconscious, she looks a moment in utter hatred at Delia, but understands that in this moment you require the most attention. So I kneel to the ground and I clutch my holy symbol and I pray to my deity, knowing in my heart that our time alive is not yet done. And I cast Mass Healing Word at third
cool.
level.
Damn.
That is 2d4 plus 8. We'll see what we get back here. That's 4 plus 8, so 12 back.
What does your magic feel like to those that are blessed enough to be healed by it?
It's the comforting chill that comes with almost freezing to death, where you, for that moment, you feel warm.
The comforting chill of when you almost freeze to
Yeah, what does
death.
that feel like, Mayanna?
Yeah.
You know how like when you're gonna die from hypothermia?
But the warmth, and you don't. And it's the warmth that promises death but doesn't.
I love it.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I do. That's beautiful.
Thank you. She is a grave domain cleric. She believes that death does in fact come for us all, but not every day.
As this warmth starts to envelop you, Eloin, you hear the fluttering of paper wings. And in your mind, it's like your life is kind of flitting before your eyes and your vision is going in and out and you're having difficulty focusing since this wizard with which you're doing battle has dealt 2 nasty blows to you. You almost feel like you're hallucinating for a moment as you see 2 hands fighting over your soul metaphorically. One promising to keep you here, to keep you with your newfound family. Another promising you a new way forward. It beckons to you with one finger and says softly, "Oh, no. That's not going to do. I think we can find a way out, just you and me. And maybe I can help your friends too. My time here is short. It might be a bit of a trust fall."
The moment she says she can help us, I say yes.
Before you all, Eloin disappears, whisked away in a flurry of mist and paper.
Well, normally my spell doesn't do that.
I'm now freaking out a little bit because he's just disappeared. My wife is right next to this creature. Is the storm that she's cooled down still going?
It is, and so the area there is all slick and difficult to traverse. These sheets of freezing rain are rapidly forming into layers of ice on this rooftop. And you watch with horror as, with a quick misty step, your apprentice says, "Get away from her, you bitch!"
Oh, why did you do that? Okay, so as she's misty stepping up, right? Mm-hmm. So as she does that, my hand just goes, "No, don't! You're too young!" And just my hand goes through nothingness, like the vapor, the mist, or whatever it is that she does, and just scrabbles at nothing. I immediately turn, and I want to take. I've got the little grappling hook mechanism that I have, like I can make, and I want to sort of take out this little. It's like a wooden box with a grapple hook at the end, and it's got this like trigger mechanism. And I just want to shoot it up to the roof. I'm going to be honest. It's a prototype. It's supposed to. When I fire it up, it's supposed to draw me up, but I've never tested it. Shoot up this grappling hook. It hooks on, hopefully. It'll reel me up, hopefully, so I can zip up to try and look after the 2 things that matter most in my life, which is our adopted kind of daughter and my wife.
Yeah, give me a ranged attack. So this will be your dex and your proficiency together.
Of course, that's a +6 onto everything, which is cool.
I have to remember to look cool while you're doing it.
Okay, so +6, that is a 3 + 6 for a 9.
9.
Not great.
As your grappling hook hits its mark, you realize that it is indeed a bit of a flawed invention.
Yeah.
You see the hook perfectly kind of nestle in between the rock, right at the edge of where the shingles of this roof begin to lead up to the flat rooftop that your friends are on.
Aha!
But then your heart sinks as you see, instead of pulling you up when you pull the trigger, it instead cracks the stone and pulls it back towards you.
Oh no!
Let's see if it hits you.
Okay, let's see if it hits me.
That's a 15.
My AC's 15, so does that mean defender wins?
I always do meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it, all right. Wait, does that mean you win?
I think so, yeah.
Right.
As your grappling hook retreats back,
Whoa.
it brings a piece of the masonry with it that hits you square in the chest.
Oh, really? I was thinking more like on the head.
Perfect, on the head, double damage. I'm kidding. No. Oh my goodness. Dealing 8 bludgeoning damage as it strikes against you. You hear Lavendria's little pitter-pattering footsteps across the rooftop. Her little feet slip on the slickness of the roof where the sleet is kind of coming down, but she manages to keep her footing.
If you touch that baby girl, I will come over there and force those dice down you.
You're gonna eat the dice.
Zora, you see her coming at you, sort of like you see sheer determination in her eyes as she's making a straight line for the back of this red wizard.
Oh, okay. Lavendria? Lav? Stop!
Lavendria is many things. She's also very stubborn.
Jeez,
I know.
Becoming aware of what's behind her, you all see Delia whip around, and you see one hand come out with one crooked finger. You recognize this immediately. You recognize that she has begun to cast Power Word Kill.
Oh, come on. On the little child?
Is she killing her with the power of her words?
Yeah. Power
That is
word,
the
Very
thing in this
powerful
game.
spell.
power word kill, literally, if it's successful, you just die.
You begin to see the magic take place that will allow you to do something since
Okay.
you are familiar with the domain of death and life.
Okay, all right. I know what's about to happen. I would love to do Dispel Magic. Will it just
You
be
may
a
attempt
contested-
to
I
do
will
so.
attempt to do Dispel Magic. It is a control spell. I choose one creature, any ongoing spell. On a successful check, the spell ends. So I am attempting to just, as I see the word, to catch it.
Yeah, snatch it out of thin
Yeah,
air.
catch it with with like a magical kind of icy hand that
Yeah.
extends from mine. So DC 10 plus the spell's level, so it's 3rd level, so 13. So I have to roll above a 13. Is that my understanding?
You need to beat a 19.
I need to beat a 19.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. As you do, you hear a gentle hooting on the wind. Hoo.
You're about to roll in that 20.
I
Because
hope so.
we don't want lavender.
I don't want Lavender
No
to
pressure.
die. Really badly. Really, 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 really badly.
Beats it! That's what it feels like!
This feels amazing. Oh my God! When you're like, this is what it feels like, I'm like, this feels amazing. I'm rooting for you.
Amazing.
You snatched the spell out of thin air. This is like a divine intervention. This is a spell that you normally cannot react to in this way, but you have managed, with the intervention of your deity, known for its cold and imperious nature, has seen fit to intervene in this moment. And you see these beautiful owl-like wings come up almost like a protective barrier and almost swat the spell almost out of thin air, whisking Lavendria to safety.
I think I just collapse I fall to my knees and I am so grateful and I just pray.
Give me a wisdom saving
Oh
throw.
boy, here we go. All right. You know, she's not kind. +6 to saving throws though. 5 plus 6, 11. Oh man, oh man.
Delia's withering gaze falls on you since you have destroyed her plans. So this will be full damage. 21 points
That's-
of...
Exactly what I had. Okay, I am down.
Things are nice on the other side. just so
Her
you know.
life-rending gaze cuts through you, and you feel your consciousness fade. But as your vision starts to go dark and your eyelids start to feel heavy, you do see that Lavendria is safe, and you do see the gentle falling of owl feathers as you kind of like fall backwards into the cold street. The stillness of the morning feels like a not bad way to go. And then all of a sudden, instead of the ruffle of wings, you hear the ruffle of paper as you hear a voice say, "Oh, no. I think we still might have some use of you yet. Yeah. And you are whisked away in mist. You are left with your adopted child.
I'd like to sort of reclaim the grappling hook and again try to get up to my family. I go, Lavender, Zora, I'm coming! And just sort of like drag in the grappling hook and then try to reach up and just trying to really will myself to make the shot and shoot it back up again and try and fly out.
As you aim and pull the trigger, a black crow appears almost out of thin air and carries your hook perfectly to its mark. As you are whisked up, you feel Lavender's little hands on your back, on both of your shoulders, as she says, "Professor, I'm scared."
I know, Lavender, but stay behind me. Get down, honey. This is far too dangerous for you. Me and your, and I almost say mother, but I
Yeah.
don't. Me and Zora will take care of this.
Because she can cast Detect Thoughts, she says, "Leaving things unsaid when you're on your way out is a big
stink.
Ooh, that just gave me chills.
Give me a dexterity saving throw since you're both in a 30-foot range.
Mitch.
Yeah, I got 11 plus 3 plus 14.
I've got a 6.
6. Okay.
See you soon, buddy.
See you on the other side.
Each of you takes 23 points of force damage as red clawed hands come up out of the ground, grabbing all three of you, and you cannot move and you cannot speak. And the three of you, Lavender included, hear a voice completely unfamiliar to you. It says, okay, so it looks like it might be Lacey wafting cartons for you, unless maybe you come help me, I come help you, yeah?
Save the child, but yes, if that's what it takes.
Yes.
Save the child.
I don't know that I would call it a child, but if that's what we're going by, then okay, yeah.
Just save Lavindria.
All right. But you know, nothing in life is free, and I have my own costs, and I believe that your friends have already agreed to pay it. So, you know.
Who are you?
Well, there'll be time for that later. The lilt is not completely unfamiliar to you, and you find yourself trusting this voice maybe more than you should. And then it happens. Close your eyes, and when you open them, you are no longer in the same plane that you were. The mists consume you, and as they part, you land in Ravenloft. It's cold in here too now. It's becoming Ravenloft.
Yes!
Woo!
We're just gonna all be in like fluffy coats with like big scarves.
Muffs.
Big muff. Rawr.
The mists clear, and you find yourselves all kind of resting in a soft, almost loamy soil. You don't know how long you've been here, but you know you've been here for some time as your forms have almost kind of sunk in and printed into this soft, mossy mud that you find yourselves in. It is not cooling and comforting in any way. In fact, your senses are accosted by the smell of stagnation and decay and moss and rot.
You smell that?
Yes.
What happened? Did you win?
No.
No.
But we're alive.
Can we see?
Yes, you can see each other.
Okay, great. I immediately try and find Lavender.
She is right where you left her, right behind you.
Oh, Lavender, oh, goodness, let me have a look at you.
And start like sort of putting her arms up and down. and
She's
moving her
okay,
legs.
Crem. She's not one of your
I need to check, honey.
constructions, you know.
I just want to make sure she's okay.
She giggles.
I'm in one piece. She's lucky. I was gonna go hog wild on her. Where are we?
Did you know she was a Wizard of Thay?
No, actually, I didn't.
I don't think maybe it would help her if we knew that she was a super scary bad person that was gonna kill everybody. I thought you guys were dead.
I'm not certain.
You saved my life!
Oh, I embrace her completely.
She puts her arms around you, and because she's like so much smaller than you are, you feel how cold her hands are on your leg.
Oh. Do I sense that that's like the cold of just a cold person? Or
Yeah, she's shivering. And in fact, as you look around, you notice that these like fetid smelling mists are kind of like clinging to everything around you. You see like decaying fence posts that are kind of rotting in the middle and sinking into the mud. And this mist almost obscures your vision further than like maybe 30 or 40 feet ahead of you.
I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us. So I just sort of, little verbal somatic, throw it in the air. It looks like a net, a magical net. As long as you're within 30 feet of me, we'll conceal ourselves a little easier. You heard the same thing I heard. Accent sort of similar to yours?
Yes, it was strange. I feel like I've heard that voice, or at least that cadence before. Don't know where.
Can I try to pray and see if I can connect with Auril in this space?
Yeah.
I'll do a religion check at disadvantage if that flavors it at all for you.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Got it. That is, oh, hello, not 20. And then at 12.
Yeah.
Bummer.
With
Disadvantage. I did this to myself, though, you know.
yeah, you did. You asked for this.
I did ask for this. You didn't even. I volunteered.
Yeah. You're a little discombobulated, and as you reach out and try to commune with your deity, you do not feel that comforting embrace that you normally feel. The silence is unnerving to you. It almost is like a staticky hum.
Do I know about other planes? Do I get the sense that that's what's happening?
I think that's a call for you to make, I would say.
I think, given that the Grave Domain Cleric understands like an aspect of the multiverse,
Yes.
it says there's a natural and inevitable part of, you know, death is a part of the multiverse. I think I understand that we're probably not in.
Yeah. And as you're like sitting and contemplating this truth, you hear,
You turned into paper when you disappeared on me. This must be somebody else, maybe.
I did as well. I'm looking around. I notched an arrow, and I'm looking around for a source of that sound.
you see perched on one of the rotting wooden fences nearby a paper crow made out of ink-stained paper, kind of flapping its wings and preening its little sort of cut paper feathers.
I know that crow.
You've seen that before?
Yeah, that was a crow that I thought it was a miasma of the eyes, but he helped me with my little grappling hook issues. He was the one. I've seen that crow before. I think he's friendly.
Well, that's good. Can we speak to the crow? We should approach as a group, I suppose, to remain within the Pass Without a Trace. I think,
Going to hide behind her as we do.
Yes, I will, yes.
It strikes a little bit of a pose, kind of lifting up one wing jauntily, and then kind of bows to all of you as you approach.
I bow back.
And then it lifts its other wing, and underneath it you see one spot where the ink has not stained and the paper is white, or rather off-white of parchment. And it spells out the letters S-O-L-U-S. Solus.
Is that your name? Solus? Are you Solus?
Caw! Work. No, but this is like, you know how crows work? They'll do like a wobble, 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 wobble.
This is so well versed in crow language. That's the
Oh,
best
I
I've
am.
got.
I am. Yeah, well done this. Almost as though it's agreeing with you. It does like a little warble, 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 warble.
I dropped concentration immediately just because this seems more important, and I cast Speak with Animals. And so my mouth will sort of transform into a beak. It'll mimic,
fuck outta
it'll
here,
mimic
really?
a crow. Yes.
Wow,
That's
fantastic.
so
And I say, where are we?
My name is Solus, and you have found yourself in the realm of Sithicus. Unfortunately for you, but fortunately for me and my patron.
His name is Solus, and we are in the realm of
Sithicus.
Can we
Sithicus.
make an insight about Sithicus if we know what
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is?
Anyone know what Sithicus is?
I feel like this would be maybe history. Yeah.
I'll also try.
Should we all?
Okay.
I get a +3.
What'd you get on history?
14 plus 3 for 17.
17.
Plus 1 for a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You got it.
The name Sithicus is not familiar to you in particular, but as you behold this like strange creature that's communing with you, and as you remember the lilt of the voice that spoke with you earlier, you can't help but be reminded of your mentor. And you know that your mentor has gone places and done strange things. So although you're not familiar with Sithicus itself, you are familiar with traversal to realms outside of the one in which you normally reside. You know it's very difficult to come, you know it's very difficult to leave, and you know very few people know how to do it other than very strong magic users.
I don't want to freak everyone out, so I think I'm going to save it for now.
With a 17, do I know as well or not?
It's harder for you to like piece this together, but you are aware that you are no longer in your home plane.
Yeah.
The planar travel has left you with nothing except that which you were like directly wearing. Your grappling hook is gone. Anything that wasn't in contact with your person is gone.
Solus, are you the one who helped us?
My mistress did, yes.
Is your mistress around?
She's trying to help the people in Sithicus, and the Dark Lord has not taken kindly to it, and so he's kind of bound her in a lot of ways, and her magic isn't working exactly like it normally works. Normally I'm like a real crow, you know, but right now I'm kind of like this other weird third thing.
Who is this Dark Lord?
Lord Soth.
Lord Zoth?
Soth.
Soth.
Yes.
Lord Soth.
Sithicus is his cage and also his domain, and it's one of those situations where he's stuck here and we're stuck in here with him. There's a lot to go over, and really you should speak to Inza directly if you can, but for some reason she thinks that you can help. She's been gathering parties of brave adventurers and heroes from across the realms to help here, and I'm assuming that's what you are. I hope you're not a bunch of ne'er-do-wells that she managed to pluck out of the ether, because, my God, that would just ruin my day.
No, none of those here.
We're good people.
Yes.
Sort of.
Sure.
We're sort of good people. Okay, there's a Madam Inza. She's the one who helped us. Well, I don't know if she helped us or damned us, really, but she's brought us here. And
I suppose we have to find Madame Insta.
is she near? Can you take us to her?
As you ask this question, the crow coughs up a big piece of paper and a rubber stamp, and then goes, "Yes, but you'll find the journey a bit far. She's here, but not close, and she's not here in her typical way. But I think we might be able to find a way for her to commune with you."
You realize your voice dropped a couple of octaves, right?
My paper form is a little bit difficult to navigate, even for me.
Vocal cords
we understand.
in an origami state.
We've never seen a paper crow. You are the first, actually. And might I say, what a lovely looking paper crow you are. Never be ashamed of who you are.
She can't understand.
As I'm continuing to speak
I'm
in...
translating. She's.
She thinks you look nice.
As you say this, with a very good roll, Lavendria manages to origami like a small bird and gift it to your new friend. And she says, "Thanks, this is for you. My sinuses get clogged up all the time, too."
It's very sweet. She says her sinuses get clogged up all the time, too.
Ah,
I think we raised her well,
we raised you well.
despite everything.
We raised you from, we brought you up. Well,
Okay, Crem,
yeah,
shut up.
yeah.
So I'm just getting very nervous of this cleric.
Your nervousness is punctuated by the sound of running footsteps and panting that is rapidly coming in your direction.
Okay.
Did we regain our hit points when we came back here, or are we all at?
Good point.
You have all enjoyed the benefits of a long rest.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
I knew I liked you, Christian.
Is there anything nearby? I know you said there's like some dilapidated signposts and things of that nature. Is there anything within
There's
the
like
30
a ruined,
feet?
rotted tree that's like kind of snapped in half and is kind of half sunk into the bog.
Okay, I think I'm gonna start gesturing for us to go hide behind this tree.
I suppose you're right, Wesley, and we do owe you a thank you for saving our little Lavendria.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to save her life, and it is also my pleasure to ruin the day of a Wizard of Thay.
Great. Let's talk more hide.
Yep.
Solus, you want to take the sky? What's happening?
And as you say that, Solus like just takes off in a puff of paper and ink up into the sky.
Okay.
As a cue.
That's
You
harsh.
can be trusted.
Yeah, me too.
Rules. Skid around.
What do we see?
Everyone give me a stealth check.
Ooh, boy.
Oh dear.
You hate to see it. All right. 17.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because you had to speak with animals, yeah.
Plus 6 then. So that is a 12 plus 6 for 18.
18.
It's a 13 for me. With a plus
13.
10. By the way.
Crazy.
Wow, okay.
10?
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm a 14, plus 0 for a 14.
14. So with a 17, 18, 13, and 14, half of the party succeeds, which means you all succeed. And you hear in this wet muck the slapping of frantic footsteps getting closer and closer and closer. And finally, a very tired-looking half-elf tears into view on this muddy road, stopping for a moment to catch his breath on like one of these rotten fence posts. As he does, as he pauses for a moment, not too far from the tree you're all hiding behind, you notice that he's bleeding. His lungs are heaving as though he's been running for a long time. He looks over his shoulder in a panicked fashion and then starts to start running and moving forward along the road again. But because his footsteps kind of sink into the muck with every step, you notice he's getting slower and slower.
Could I do a medicine check to see how injured he is?
From this distance, I would say it would be more of like a perception check.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can do that.
Can I also jump on that?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh, you need
Nat
to.
1.
Oh, I need
Yeah,
to on
nat
this
1. Is there even a guy over there? Yeah.
I immediately regret this. With the -1, that's a 5. He's fine.
Yeah, he's fine.
It's less that you think he's fine, and it's more so that he's kind of he's kind of trudging in such an animated, exaggerated fashion. It's hard for you to tell the extent of his injuries, if that makes sense. There's such a desperation to his movements. It's almost impossible for you to discern whether or not he's moving slowly because he's tired or if he's moving slowly because he's sustained some type of grave injury. He's clearly running from something. Even with your low rolls, you know that because you do have common sense.
Is he running past us?
Yes.
And away from something, we can see that.
I feel like I would just put my leg out and trip him.
Well, that tracks. That tracks.
My wife, everybody.
I stick my leg out.
Just hiding behind a tree.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you rolled really well on your stealth. You're able to like sort of creep forward. He is very distracted. And you stick your leg out and trip him. He lands face forward in the mud, does a forward somersault, and you just hear, oh, no, please, don't kill me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My leg must have got caught.
I swear, I'm innocent.
Oh, we're not going to hurt you. No, we were just here having a picnic.
If you have to take me back, take me, but you don't have to toy with me first.
What are you referring to? Why are you so distressed?
He kind of stops and looks at all of you. Now for the first time notices your strange raiment and says, wait, you're not from Harath, are you? You're not.
No, we're from a city, just not the...
Baldur's Gate. Have you heard of it?
No.
Well, that can't be right.
You must be from very far away. We don't have time for any of this right now, but they're going to kill me.
Who is going to kill you?
The townspeople. There's something happening in the town, and they're blaming me. But I'm the town doctor. I've never done anything to hurt anybody.
Immediately touch him, cure wounds.
You do see that, like, where he has sustained a cut on his head and twisted an ankle, his wounds knit shut magically, and he goes, "Oh, thank you."
I am a scientist of some renown where we come from. Another academic to an academic, and I would love to...
you have to save me from these people.
Eloin, can you take us out of here somewhere where we can talk a little more privately with this? Sorry, what was your name?
Dr. Remus.
Dr. Remus.
Reginald Remus. Please, Doctor.
Doctor.
I'm going to scan the area and just see if there's somewhere a little bit more enclosed or
Give me a survival check.
18.
Yeah, you see sort of like a steep embankment down one side of the road that you could maybe kind of duck into and try to get some cover.
Yeah, I just take him and toss him over.
Whoa!
He's not having the greatest day physically.
No.
Yeah, but when we land, I'll say this, we sort of tumble down that embankment, and when we land, I see the blood on his clothes, and he would feel a moment of danger.
I think as you look upon him, I shake my head.
And I take a step back and I stand behind everyone else as they kind of tumble down.
we're
Into
sort of
the
like
embankment.
Do we follow
helping
down
them.
the bank?
If you would like to,
Yeah,
I would have followed, yes.
Darling, help me with the lavender.
I'm fine. And she slides down on her butt.
Crem, is it really you who needs the help? Come on. I pick him up. I want to pick him up and
Thank you.
put him on a little, on my shoulders kind of situation.
Darling,
Uppies.
Yeah, I sort of clamber on the back and go, just this once. And so I'm just tired from the day we've had.
While this is happening, I think I do kind of turn towards the doctor. What are they accusing you of?
They're blaming me for the mists. They're saying there's some kind of curse, and they're saying it's because I've dabbled in things I wasn't supposed to dabble in. You know, you can't just be afraid of magic all the time. You can't just be afraid of things like that.
What did you do?
I was trying to help my family. That's all I did.
How?
Well, it's sort of a long story, and I need to know if you're gonna help me or not before I think I tell you anything.
I intend to help you. I listen to hear if we can hear the townsfolk coming.
You do hear like a commotion further along down the road. You're still waiting with bated breath to see if it passes by you.
But we can't if we don't know what you did.
It was, okay. Let me paint a picture for you. What was your name?
Wesley.
Wesley. Wonderful to meet you. Reginald, Dr. Remus, Dr. Reginald Remus. I thought what any logical person thinks, if you want to leave a horrible island with a horrible dark lord presiding over it, what do? You get on a boat and you leave. But if you try to leave this place, there's things in the mist with claws and teeth and howling. The boat was almost immediately overtaken by things in the mist, horrible things.
Doctor, I know this is quite overwhelming for you, but I do have a pertinent question. I think all of us will agree. Where is your family?
What do you mean?
You said you were with your family, and where are they?
Well, they're at Claggan. I just need another chance with them. I can't expect you to understand what it's like to lose everything and everyone and be the only one left.
That's rich.
They're at Claggan, and you're here, and I'd like to know why.
I was trying to bring them back.
What happened to your family?
They were killed by the creatures in the mist. I listened to them be torn apart, and I did nothing. It is the biggest regret of my life. You don't understand.
Hold on a second.
I watched my family die. I had to drag them back.
Yeah, I say in Elvis, so have I.
Actually, some of us understand quite well.
But I can undo it, and I can be a hero now.
What do you mean you can undo it? This place, Claggan?
There's texts, old texts. They say that it used to be referred to as a bog of regret, but I think it's a bog of undoing regret. I managed to bury my family there. And they say that whatever you bury there, it comes back, rejuvenated, renewed, better than before.
You're talking about bringing back people from the
No.
dead.
I'm talking about undoing a mistake. But the townspeople, they believe that place is cursed, and they caught me. They caught me, and they said they were going to hang me in the town square. But I'm telling you, if we go there and we show them, I know that that's a place of power.
I don't know, what he says sounds fantastical, of course, but...
I think he's lying.
Is there a way to know for sure?
There is. I have a spell.
I know I can count on you, Wesley.
I will cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, yeah, how does it work?
A magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point within range. A creature that enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there makes a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether a creature succeeds or fails on the save. So I would know within the zone if you succeeded or failed.
But nobody else would.
But nobody else would.
Interesting.
But
So
only
I
if
would
you
know.
ask us the question, a specific
If you
question.
choose to speak.
Just if you speak, just.
If you
And how
choose
long
to
does
speak.
it last, this spell?
10 minutes.
Great, I can be silent for 10 minutes.
And
Apparently you're not
affected-
talking.
yeah.
It's really, really
An
weird.
affected creature is aware of the spell
Okay.
and can avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive, yet must be truthful.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, Zone of Truth.
I guess
Good.
we roll.
Yes, you will know that it is occurring.
Oh no! I got a 3.
Yeah, you all...
7.
7, great. So you know, but you also failed. So I think, Eloin, you are better at interrogation than I.
Tell me again what happened to your family.
They were torn apart by the creatures in the mist. I thought I had a vessel. I thought I had a way out.
Why did you survive and they didn't?
Because I was a coward.
You said you thought you had a vessel.
I do have a vessel,
What is it?
a boat. But I don't recommend taking it.
I'm not really a fan of the aquatic boat situation.
Are you afraid of water?
Yes, no, yes,
What else are you afraid of?
Crem, shut up. We're asking the questions of our new friend, Reginald.
Could you take us to the boat?
As per my oath, I can't willingly lead you into that. You don't understand. There's things in the mist.
No.
It's impossible to navigate.
You're being so cryptic,
About
Reginald.
what?
About everything. There's things in the mist, you can't take us to the boat,
It's
blah, blah, blah. Be real with
How
us.
does one describe the undescribable? I have theories about this place.
I'd love to hear them.
My grandmother used to say something to me when I was young. It was that the only way out is through. I've been trying to figure out how that pertains to this place. I never should have taken them on the boat. I see now that I was wrong. I was trying to get out, but I don't think you can get out. I think you have to get through. I have to figure out what that means.
Yes, I will also think on this. Most interesting.
And what about Madame Insta?
Maybe we should follow the good doctor here, and then after that we solve this problem to move on to Insa. Otherwise, well, we may be in a sticky situation.
We'll have to sneak past the town to get there.
Yes, but I believe our dear work colleague Eloin here has a remedy for that. The thing you cast earlier, I believe it's called Pass Without Trace or some such. Could you do that again?
I think we're more than I think we're
And
friends.
sorry, Harath is your capital city of this Citicus or what?
No.
Wait a minute, I'm sorry.
Harath is just where people make their home. It's not for the capital. It's the closest thing we'd have to it is the keep.
We'll come back to the keep. Your spell you cast, people have to tell the truth, right?
Yes.
Right. Well, I think we're friends, right?
Well, I believe we've wasted enough time here. Again, danger is out there for everybody. Maybe we should just get on the road, so to speak. I just think it's not a good idea to stay here too long.
Agree. Eloin, want to do the spell thingy that you do so well?
Yes, Zora. Are we all in agreement? Follow.
For someone so innocent, you
Remus?
sure act very guilty, but sure.
We'll help. You'll take us there. But it might not work the way you think it'll work.
If it doesn't work, I have nothing to lose.
There's always something to lose. I conjure the magic and throw the magic into the air, and it casts a net over us. Pass without a trace, so within 30 feet of me, you get +10 to your stealth checks. Hopefully that's enough to get us where we need to go.
We see the outline of your 6 figures get enveloped into the fog as you make your way further inland past Hroth and into Sithicus. As Lavendria kind of is like in the zone of truth with you, she just loudly says, "My butt itches."
Oh, I remember
dear.
we talked about your inside voice in this. Maybe indeed.
And I have to pee.
Okay.
So we skirt the town? Like we successfully skirt the town? Do we get a good look at it?
Absolutely, if you want to stop and take a look at it. So with your +10 to stealth, even though they are actively looking for Dr. Remus, with your sort of watchful eye guiding the party and Remus kind of telling you where to go, this is a trivial task, so we're not even going to roll for it.
Sure.
But you can definitely stop as you're making your way past the town and get a look at it.
I'd like to get a good look at it. I just want to be sketching out sort of rough look of the town, any perceived weak points for exits and entrances. I'm sort of just trying to get a real good scope of Hroth on our way to, as we skirt the edge there.
Although you don't have cartographer tools, and this isn't perfectly to scale, you are able to sketch a rather accurate map. And it is a sleepy, stinky little town.
You have a gift for this, you know.
It's 200+ years of sketching maps. I think we should probably skirt northwest. We'll avoid any major points of interaction.
The thing that your eyes do catch is that there is a gallows erected in the town square. You see the noose kind of threateningly swinging back and forth. Here you make it to the very edge of town.
We're hiding.
As you reach the outskirts of town, everyone give me a perception check.
Oof.
It's kind of for me.
Okay.
I got a 2 with 3 minus 1.
14.
14.
Is it perception?
Yeah.
11 plus 6, 17.
17.
3 + 4, 7.
The two of you notice that this building isn't like the others. You notice that there's religious markings and statues and small talismans, like sort of on the steps leading up to the front door. And you also notice that around the back side of this building, there have been erected stones stacked on top of each other from largest to smallest, like cairns. And the very top one of each one is painted in different colors with runes. You would recognize these to be like warding symbols almost.
Yeah, but I couldn't discern. Presumably, they believe in a different faith than.
You could try. Go ahead
yeah.
and give me a religion check.
Heck yeah. Okay. All right. That is a 4, and you know what's ironic about this character sheet is I have a proficiency in insight and perception and persuasion and arcana and not religion. So I have a +0. So that's a 4.
Some cleric you are.
I know. I have many other talents. I love my religion, and I don't know nothing about the other ones. Because I don't need to.
Yeah, you can't discern what faith these people practice.
Yeah.
It's very foreign to anything you've ever encountered before. But this is not someone's house. This is not a church. With how high your perception is, and with your knowledge of being of the grave domain, you do recognize that this is a mortuary or crematorium.
They burn their bodies here.
I suppose so.
But the warding, I have a hard time discerning what it is they're trying to do.
It's to mark the boundary.
Oh.
The boundary of what?
Klachen.
So once we pass these,
Passing this is, well, it's forbidden to go past the stones.
Huh, why?
Town decree. I mean, I'm with you. I thought it was a silly rule. And so I crossed it, and well, now there's a gallows in the town, so.
How did they know that you crossed it?
I just assumed they saw me, but maybe.
Well, we do have the
We have
spell on
passed without
us,
a
but I don't know what we're up
for
against.
them to tell, I think you just said these are runes that are a marker on the cairn. I think maybe if you pass them, it alerts someone.
Like
in
an
there.
alarm
Like a
system.
spell of some, like an alarm spell.
I would like to maybe have a little pokery around this thing and see whether or not it is indeed magical, if I may. Lavender, pay attention. This is a very interesting thing.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, here we go.
That's a natural 20.
Fantastic.
I actually don't realize I'm touching it because I'm still
Talking to Lavender, well, you know, the way that you do is you have to attune yourself.
I'm actually already touching it without realizing it.
With a natural 20,
Yeah.
you definitely know that there is a spell that is bound on these stones that allow someone somewhere to know when this barrier is crossed in any way. And in fact, with a natural 20, and because you kind of understand how the spell works, there would be a way for you to disable it mechanically, involving moving the stones, but that would involve like probably a sleight of hand check.
You know what, Lavender? You can learn something that you don't actually know. I'm going to show you an old gnomish trick.
I'm gonna try and sleight of hand it.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand
I
roll.
get a +3 on
I'm going to
this.
give you guidance.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. I put a hand on your shoulder and you feel like a cold but warm touch of encouragement, and you get a D4.
You also get a D6 as Lavendria. Oh man, I didn't want to expose this. Who is a multi-classed bard before she was reborn.
Wow, I didn't know that.
She's so multicultural.
She's a bartificer. Yeah,
She's a bartificer.
bartificer. Kind of leans in eagerly, just like, gosh, I just love your people's culture so much. I love gnomish magic. And it's like, you can't help but feel a little swell of pride.
Like a little tear starts like welling up.
Well, anyway, here we go.
And roll these two together. So that's a 3.
That's a 4.
Oh, great. So that's
Yeah.
7.
7 already.
+7 +3, so that's a +10.
Plus 10.
Yeah. And this is going to be 3. Thank you. Isn't he? He's so flustered by the swell of pride that he's actually getting a little. He's sort of forgotten the steps that he's done, so he only rolls a 13 after a +10.
You all see the professor
And that's how the party died.
adeptly, kind of like with the gnomish fingers, like rifle the stones around carefully, changing up the order that they are in. But as he changes the order of the stones, you realize each one does have a different painted rune on it.
Yeah.
You rearrange all of them and you're like, this is good to go. Let's go.
Did you see what I did, honey? I just
Yes, Crem, I saw.
Oh.
I always see.
Oh, okay.
Dr. Remus, with infinite confidence in your abilities, steps forward and continues down towards Klachen.
Well, that
Well,
seems
No
promising.
alarm yet.
I reluctantly cross the threshold.
As you enter the sacred space, you do see these sort of lights kind of flickering and bobbing around you. At first, you think maybe it's some spontaneously ignited swamp gas, but as you kind of begin to go deeper into the area, you realize that they are wisps that are almost singing or vibrating or humming with a sound that makes your ears ring. It kind of makes your vision blur a little bit. You realize that it is voices kind of singing in harmony and speaking to you and resonating with each other. The further you go in, the more you can begin to discern what they say, and they speak to you in the language that you are most comfortable in. So not even in common, but in whatever you feel comfortable speaking at home. Remus seems completely unperturbed by any of this. And you get the sense that, like, yes, he has been here before. And in fact, as the voices get louder, he moves forward with a compulsion that alarms you, excited. And he says to all of you, they're just right up here. This is where I left them, just right here. Look at how beautiful it is. And you see it. You see not what was described to you as a bog, but almost like an emerald that's been pushed into the muck. The surface of it seems almost hard and it glimmers, and in fact, as you look into it, you feel like you can see visions of beautiful, beautiful things. If you were to reach out and touch it, you would realize the surface isn't hard, but in fact, your hand can sink into it. But the way it scintillates and shines is like a cut gemstone.
Oh boy.
When you just said, here they are you referring to your family?
This is where I buried them. This is where I brought them.
Okay.
And
We should turn around.
Can I look? It's translucent?
Yeah, it's tinged with green, but it is translucent.
Can I see what's inside?
Yes, absolutely. Give me a
Yeah.
perception check.
You got it.
I'm scanning the area because this looks like a trap, smells like a trap.
Ooh, I am afraid this is a gelatinous cube. That is an 8 plus 6, 14.
14. You see your brother's face.
oh.
This is a trap.
He is a child. On his wrist, you see the flower bracelets that you each wove for each other and gifted to each other.
I know he's not in there.
Don't you hear them too? I can hear them.
Your family?
And you do hear them. You hear, Reggie! Reggie! And then you hear, "Dah!" And then the surface of this glass-like liquid begins to move and shift. There's something wet under the surface, pale, bleached and bloated by the constant contact with the water, tinged green with the lichen, half eaten apart with mites and maggots, and as it breaks the surface, the smell of it, it takes all of your willpower to not gag immediately. As it emerges and the wave of rot accosts your nostrils, you see the twisted face of a woman kind of lolling back at an unnatural angle, eyes pale, dead, and white. And a massive zombie clot comes up out of Klaken, formed of Remus's family.
I'm genuinely horrified. I thought D&D was just fun.
This is
D&D is not fun, Dad! D&D is bad and horrible!
It's scary and it's sad.
Welcome to Ravenloft! Roll for initiative! This big fleshy monstrosity bears down on all of you, smelling of putridness and your inevitable death. Roll for initiative! Mayanna, I know you took the minis home. Do we have them for this fight?
Yeah, we do. Here they
Oh, look at that!
I remember for the marching
Look
order.
at that.
Here we go.
I'm so happy you so lovingly painted them.
I
Let's
love
hope
this.
that they get to see another
I
day.
hope they live, yeah.
This would actually do the initiative roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
okay.
right. Okie dokie.
Oh, damn.
18 plus 4 is 22.
Wow.
22.
That's more like it. That's more like it.
Natural 27 coming in hot. Oh, 16, not
That's
bad.
great.
Plus nothing for a 16.
Okay.
3.
Nice. I got a +3 on this one.
Yeah.
I get a 9 + 3 for a decent 12.
Decent 12.
Eloin, you're up first. This creature comes up out of the muck, its many heads kind of lolling open, much like the bear from Annihilation. You can see the newly fused and absorbed body of Dr. Remus's wife, kind of right at the haunch of this creature. Before your eyes, it sort of starts to melt into the larger form, and it goes from calling his name, Reginald,
Mint.
Eloin, you see Dr. Remus kind of falls to his knees at this horrible vision of his family being like sort of sucked into, infused into this massive flesh monstrosity. It is rumbling towards you with ill intent. What do you do?
So that emerald patch, he has emerged from that sort of emerald.
Yeah, kind of
imprint?
breaking the surface of what almost looked like a hard substance, like a hardened lake. He's kind of like broke the crust of it and come out from within, kind of sending waves of this necrotic fluid flowing out onto the banks of the more marshy area that you're standing in.
Okay, how far away would you say I am from it?
You have about 50 feet.
About 50 feet, okay. What is in the vicinity for me to sort of take cover behind?
In terms of cover, you do have some options. Visibility in this area is pretty poor. There's like a thin fog or mist that kind of clings to everything. And you use like sort of more stable patches that kind of go through this mire, but the ground itself is treacherous. And in fact, if you were to take a step in the wrong direction, you're not sure how deep it goes. There are areas where the banks are a little bit eroded. So it would be easy for you to get half cover if you were to kind of like sink down into like one of these patches and go low instead of going high. In terms of like trees and things like that, most of the trees have kind of succumbed to whatever rot is eating at them, and they lay in splinters, kind of like slowly being absorbed by the muck of this place.
I'm going to try and sort of skirt down one of those banks and peek out, and I'll cast Hunter's Mark on this, and then I will do what I do, baby. I'm gonna take 2 shots at it.
Absolutely, roll to hit.
12 plus 9, so 21 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. That's a 7 plus 9 to hit, so
that's
16.
a 16. That is also a hit.
Okay, so 2 hits. Hunter's Mark is a D8 plus 4. 6, 10 plus D6. 11 plus a D4. 15 for the first hit. Wow, again with the ones. 11 for the second.
Perfect.
Done, Christian.
Cheers, thank you, I appreciate it.
You're somebody that really knows the rules of this game.
I was gonna lean on you.
Oh God, please don't.
I used the rest of my movement to then take,
Half cover.
not actually stealth because I lost my bonus action, but to take cover.
Okay, Zora,
Hi.
you're up.
I'm going to reduce the size of this creature using my Enlarge Reduce spell.
Amazing.
Okay, it's a transmutation spell. It's an action of 30, with a range of 30 feet.
So I have to get a little bit closer to do this, but you can.
Okay, it's a concentration spell of up to a minute. And for the clot monster, I think it's the Constitution saving throw.
Perfect.
What a great use of enlarge and reduce.
Yes, I really wanted to reduce it also back in time to like when it's a baby, but I have a feeling I'm not going to be allowed that, so I'm not even going to ask.
24.
Does that mean it works?
What is your spell save DC?
A 13.
Just shy by a hair.
Well, in that case, Jasmine, I'd like to use the sorcery point, please.
Ooh.
What's a sorcery point?
Yeah.
You can spend a sorcery point to get like a spell slot back.
Yes. You can use your sorcery points as bonus actions to do different things.
Okay, well, what I was going to do, Jasmine, is actually spend my sorcery point to re-roll the d20 and use the new roll on the same spell.
Which you absolutely can.
Yeah, guys, I'm crunchy now.
You can spend 1 sorcery point to re-roll the d20. You're completely correct. That's your meta magic ability. Technically did not make an attack roll.
It says it's an attack roll somewhere. Oh, it says it's an action.
Yes.
Well,
this is so.
You know
there's
what? I tried.
you did. Yeah. There's 2 different kinds of spells. There's some that you roll in which to hit. That would be an attack roll. In this case, I do believe like you force the creature to make a save.
That's true. That's true. I read the rules, but not completely. Can I spend a sorcery point?
To create a spell slot, absolutely.
Great. Can I do that and cast Fireball?
Unfortunately, no, because what you're doing is you're creating a spell slot that you can use in the future.
Okay.
So like if you've used up, let's say your level 1 spell slots or level 3 and you're out, what you could do is use a sorcery point to create a new one. Now, if you hadn't used your action, what you could do is create a spell slot and then immediately use it.
Well, in that case, Jasmine, I'll hex it.
Oh, you're going hog wild. I love
the
it.
plot needs to be managed.
Perfect. What does your hex look like as you cast it?
A hexagon. Ooh. I draw it in the air. It's like a transparent big hexagon with a scary face. And it goes
You all see Zora kind of recover from how this creature has kind of shrugged off one of her spells. And to be clear, Zora, this creature is huge. So maybe like on a smaller creature, your ability would have worked quicker, or your spell would have found more purchase. But this creature is massive. You recover quickly from your failure, sorry. And it does rumble towards all of you. It has a speed of 40 feet.
It has a speed of 30 feet because I hit it.
Amazing. So it can't make it all the way. It is instead about 20 feet away from you.
Dang, stressful.
I still think 20 feet's enough.
I think,
Yes. As it shambles forward through the muck, slowed by your attacks, and pauses briefly 20 feet away from all of you, you notice that whatever small creatures are kind of existing in this fetid mire kind of drop out of the air dead wherever it passes. You see the gnats and other small bugs and winged things drop dead as it passes through these like clouds of insects.
We shall not mourn the mosquitoes. Little bastards.
It's got like an aura so rancid that smaller, lesser beings die upon being near it. Delightful.
You see this creature like kind of confused. You don't see a lot of like thought behind the many faces and sort of dead eyes lolling back in the severed heads of the creatures that are kind of melting into this massive form. And it is instead almost animalistically drawn to the sound of Dr. Remus's wailing. As Dr. Remus catches its attention, 13, that is not enough. You see it almost fling a piece of its arm at the doctor as the doctor is immediately entombed in a almost spire of twisted flesh. You hear muffled cries of pain and disgust and horror from within just a mound of like crawling hands and feet and mouths lolling open, spittle dribbling from it. You're up.
It's an interesting situation we have ourselves in.
I'd like to do 2 things. First one is kind of an observation.
I didn't know if you know, I'm a doctor, a professor, in fact.
And so this is a rotting corpse. We're in a fetid swamp. I think it's fair to say that I know enough that when things decay, one of the aspect chemicals that is given off is methane, which is highly flammable. And so I want to surmise this thing may have maybe a weakness to fire or something, because clearly all this rotting flesh in this rotting environment with gas coming through in bogs and things like that, which is prevalent, is it fair to say that I would know or surmise that it is probably has methane expelling from it?
You can definitely use your action to study the environment and figure out the best way. I'll give you this.
I would like to use a bonus action for that.
I'm sorry.
I figure you'll find it's a bonus action.
What are you trying to do with your action?
With my action is because I want to use Dragon Breath and flame the shit out of it. That's the reason I wanted to see, like, I think there's like...
He's got a plan.
Yeah, like if it's emitting methane, it's going to hit it a lot harder if I use a fire breath as opposed to like an electricity breath or something.
Well done, Crem.
Like, is that a spell or like
It's a second
different
level
way?
spell that I have called Dragon's Breath.
And you can change the element, right?
I can change the element.
I have great news for you, Neil.
Yes.
That's a bonus action.
Yes.
That's a bonus action spell. So.
Is it a bonus action? Amazing. Great.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
So I can do the sorry, I need my glasses on for this.
So I'm gonna look around the environment. I have
And just check things out.
Yes, here's how this is gonna work.
Yes,
you
tell
can
me.
use your action to study the scene and figure out the best way to make use of truly this, like, I did describe earlier that you see like kind of spontaneous combustions from the swamp gas.
Yes, you did.
So using your action to study the area, you do realize that there are pockets of flammable gas that would amplify any fire spell cast there. You can then use your bonus action to touch a willing creature and imbue them with Dragon's Breath.
Intelligence is so sexy.
I knew I married him for some reason.
Yes,
I just realized what it was.
I just did too.
Yeah.
I just did
Yeah,
too.
flash of
That's what it was.
So very quickly, listen, I haven't got much time to explain, but I know that we haven't got off the best foot, but you're gonna have to trust me.
And then just smack you really hard in the back. And sort of with my then study thing, sort of start screaming out, just open your mouth. And then I'm gonna roll for my study.
You're gonna have to trust me, just open your mouth.
Yeah, it's completely innocent. What are you talking about,
completely
Dan?
No, I did.
Also, because you're a magic user as well,
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming when I touch you,
Yeah.
you kind of get
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
this weird kind of because I.
It's like a hairball.
Yeah, it's like
a spice. It's a spicy.
Spicy.
It's a spicy jalapeno.
Yeah, because
kind
it's
of
like
feel.
the dragons. They
Yeah.
they brew it in there, right?
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
And then the hearty slap on the back is what's going to help you.
That part is successful, actually.
But automatic. Okay, cool.
If you can give me a investigation, since it's intelligence based.
Okay, cool. That's a +6. It's also proficiency, so it's a +9,
Amazing.
which is great. Look, watch me roll. All right, that is 11 + 9 for a dirty
A dirty 20. So with that, Wesley, you will have advantage as the good doctor, kind of, or the good professor. I forget which one.
I didn't go to school to be called doctor, thank you very much.
I didn't go to school to be called doctor.
What did you go to school for?
Did you go to school?
I feel that's a tale for another time, but
I
okay.
love it.
I've already heard it.
I've heard them all.
This is sort of going to grant you the help action. When you roll your breath attack, you'll gain 2 additional damage die.
Okay.
From Professor Crem, kind of pointing out the pockets of gas floating around this monstrosity's shoulders.
I'm going to point them out like a red setter.
Yeah.
And then just do this. Then just takes off his glasses.
All right. Okay. I feel an unusual sort of like bubbling up. Like I think I'm probably like gonna vom because I'm so scared. But I feel like it's not that. It's something different than that. And I fire at one of the gas like explosions that is coming out
It's
of the
gonna
bomb.
roll a dex save,
Okay.
and instead of 3d6 damage, you get 5 because
Wow.
because of that successful roll
Okay,
earlier.
5d6.
And if they fail, they take half as much damage on a successful
Fantastic. They rolled a 14.
Okay.
What is your spell save DC?
Oh yeah. What's your spell save?
one.
I think
Spell
it is
save
a
DC,
14.
It's
It's
a
14.
dex 14.
Yeah, so meets it, beats it. It is going to take half damage, but you do have 5 die on this.
Okay, great. All right, we'll start with these 2. Yeah, so I have
That's
10
10
so far, and then another 4, so 14.
One more.
3, 17.
17, so it'll be 8 damage. You still have your bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna stay with my friends. For my bonus action, I can summon my spiritual weapon.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So I think I kneel to the ground and I pray to Auril, and I summon this kind of big stick with like icy spikes coming out.
As you summon your spiritual weapon that normally takes the form of a truncheon, this time it does not. Instead, you see a massive scythe come out with a wicked curved blade.
Okay, that's never happened before.
That's what they all
That's
say.
not good.
I create a floating spectral force that resembles a weapon of my choice and lasts for the duration. In this case, it has shifted because we're in a different plane. The force appears within range in a space of my choosing, and it can immediately make 1 melee spell attack against one creature within 5 feet of the force.
Do you then want to maybe summon it
Yes.
5 feet away from the
5 feet away from the creature, from the zombie clot. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Which is, I think, a 3.
Yes.
So go ahead and roll to a hit.
Hit. Yeah, you got it. So it's a 6 plus 6, 12.
That's a hit.
Oh.
Go ahead and give me damage.
Okay, I summoned it at 2nd level, so it's 1d8 plus 3.
Okay.
That is 8 plus 3, so 11 full damage.
11, and what kind of damage is
Radiant
this?
force.
Perfect.
Well done, Mayanna.
Ah, thank you!
All right. With
How's
that,
Clotty doing?
Plotty.
How is he doing?
How's he
That's
doing?
plotty.
Zora, as you cast like a very careful eye over the creature's form, you realize it is still very much in good condition.
Oh,
It is still moving forward. Most of its assemblage of limbs is maybe the best way to describe this, intact, kind of mindlessly destroying everything in its path.
That's no problem. I've got a plan.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
You are directly in its path, so that's good that you have a plan. Eloin,
My
you're
God.
up.
I poke my head back up and I what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Taking shots.
8 plus 9, that hits, right?
Yep. Yes.
Sets a 15 on the die, so that also hits.
Yep.
Okay, 17 plus 8, 25 points of damage.
It's a hefty blow.
Holy
Well
cow.
done.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you.
Well done, team. We're doing really well, guys.
Yes.
I have 35 feet of movement. We're all sort of bunched. I'm going to get away. I'm going to sort of move southwest and try to get behind it while it is approaching.
Yeah.
So I'll use all of my movement to do so.
As you move southwest, you kind of move past a little hidey hole Lavendria has like kind of popped into.
And I keep moving.
Oh God, Lavendria, I forgot.
We totally forgot we are such bad parents.
Oh,
my God.
Lavendria! I hope you're okay. I hope you've hidden in a hole.
She's good at hiding.
Good job.
Good job, Lavendria. Yes.
Do it. You feel empowered by that? Good. Great.
Eloin, as you run by, you do notice she is kind of like covering her eyes and her ears, almost as though this is a drill she's done before.
So you know what? I'll stop in front of her, and I'm just going to position myself in front of her. And I haven't spoken much to Lavendria in the course of our comings and goings, but if I can have the time to say it, I'll just say you're going to be okay. Just stay behind me. And pass my turn.
You do notice her like shoulders kind of relax a little, even though she's still going la 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 la, and trying to drown out the noises of the dead moaning around her.
It's my turn.
Yay.
I'm gonna fireball his ass.
Yeah. Amazing.
At level 3.
At level 3.
Yeah,
Holy
I'm going to
cow.
expend one of my 2 spell slots, Jasmine, at level 3, and I'm going
Fantastic.
to mark it right now.
Well, we know that hits.
Yes, that is definitely going to hit.
I've got my special dice for this.
Oh, yeah, the fireball dice.
Oh, wow, yes.
Nice.
They're so beautiful.
And I think it just makes a dex save.
Yes, it does. 13.
That's a 2.
Full damage, full damage.
Full damage.
How does it look?
8d6.
How does it look when you cast it?
Oh, I like to think that Zora sometimes has a bit of indigestion. So when we when we cast Fireball, it's sort of like a big burp, you know?
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
It's going to be like a,
Yeah.
but just imagine it really loud because we're at level 3.
Does your fireball come out of your mouth?
Yeah,
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
yeah. Where else would it come out of?
Your hands.
But you know, the sky.
You draw your power from your cursed blood. So I think, like, yeah, you being a Hexblood, it makes sense to me that it would come from within you in a sort of carnal way. Probably a little disturbing to look at. Roll damage.
Okay, I'm going to roll all of these dice, and Christian's going to add them up. Here we go.
16.
Didn't roll for your hex damage.
So you roll another d6.
Great.
This could be better.
No.
Okay, we have to work on this. That's a 6.
Listen, so as you draw on your powerful Hexblood, almost inflicting this creature with the same affliction that afflicts you. Your fireball kind of lands, it bursts against the side of its form, unfortunately not triggering one of those pockets of gas, but it does let off like an explosion. The creature rears back, and then you see your spell amplified by the hex you cast on it the turn before. It is bloodied.
Nice.
It's like almost 100 points.
Unfortunately, it is also its turn. Angrily, blindly, it comes forward on legs made of countless arms and limbs sort of stitched together, and then brings down both of its malformed fleshy fists onto Zora, and I would think this would maybe be Wesley. All right.
Yeah, I think I was the closest.
That is a 19 and a 17.
Oof.
Oh, they hit both of us.
Yes, it's 2 attacks. 2 separate attacks.
19?
Yes.
That'll hit you, right?
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Damn, Claudie.
She has a 10.
I've
We have
got
to protect her.
Yeah.
At all
She's
costs.
a sorcerer.
Thank you, Eloin, yeah.
All right, so you will take
That
Oh,
is
there's a lot of dice.
tragic.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Still pretty good.
16 points of bludgeoning damage. As both of these limbs kind of crash down, you see the limbs kind of like flying off of both of these appendages as pieces of the people buried in this bog begin to come off of it and sink back into the muck to like rejoin this greater creature at some point. It is Dr. Remus's turn.
Oh no, he's entombed.
At the top of his turn, he takes damage from the hands and mouths kind of biting and clawing at him in his flesh prison.
I mean, serves him right.
You hear the sounds from within the fleshy prison go quiet. Professor Crem.
Do you think he's okay? Okay, having seen my wife being smashed by this huge creature's bludgeoning fists, and also our cleric being done, Wesley being done at the same time, I sort of realized that things are taking a turn for the worst. So in an act of stupidity, I'm going to dash forward to try and not get in between, but like sort of get with them.
You're all within sort of like 15 feet of each other, which also puts you in the emanation. So actually go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 14. As like the waves of putrid, noxious gas coming off this accost your senses as you dash forward to interpose yourself between your wife and this monstrosity.
Okay, so I have a +5 to this roll. Okay. So that is going to be a 15 for a dirty 20. Basically, as I sort of feel the miasma of it, I just go and storm in, so I don't kind of take a whiff of it.
Also, in your line of work, this isn't the first time you smelled a bunch of dead bodies.
I've already done the sulfur experiment with the rotten egg kind of smell. This is not fun.
You're able to push through and move forward.
At this point, I'm sort of going to like take a very wide stance. I like the idea I've got a little mechanism. I'm going to basically cast a witch bolt.
Okay.
I like the idea I've got this sort of mini Van de Graaff generator. Like one of those things that's
You
on
have
a
to give it a little
crank.
crank.
And my hair just goes, stands out like crazy. And then my eyes start sparking, my mustache starts sparking, and then I just click these little sort of like metal things together. Just go clang, there. And it just zaps out straight at them. This is a level 2 witch bolt.
Level 2.
So it's 3d12 lightning damage. It is concentration for up to a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a
never mind
bonus
then.
action each round to do that.
All right. So would you like to drop the concentration on the dragon's
Yes, I
breath
would.
to do this?
Yes, I would.
Okay, perfect.
And I was gonna say-
Acid subsides.
One of my previous classes, I used to talk this. I call it a spark of inspiration.
And I zap them. This is a magic roll, I guess.
So this will be your ranged spell attack.
+6 to this, see, which is 10 plus 6 for 16.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
This is a 3d12. $22 points of damage.
Your foe falls. Paint the picture. What does the rest of the world see as your enemy crumbles into dust?
So my hair is standing like crazy on end. My eyes are going completely wild. Naturally, as I start zapping it, I realize that the body parts are conducting straight through the entire system of this creature. And I realize that I'm now kind of in control of its nervous system. So I start stepping forward, like pushing almost against a resistance that you can't see, and start literally ripping it apart limb by limb. And then eventually all you can see is like a little smoke coming up from my body as my head just goes down.
In the quiet stillness of the bog you are in, all you hear is the static electricity kind of coming off of Professor Crem. And as the limbs kind of sink into the wetness of the earth, you see the dead form of Dr. Remus. And in some ways it's poetic because you see around him the hands and faces of his family.
I don't know if he's dead or not, but I would like to jump across to him and put my hands on his chest and literally try to shock him back in life with the residual static electricity in my body.
Give me a medicine check. You can do so with advantage because this is a very pivotal moment, I love the way you flavored that.
Can I give him guidance?
Absolutely.
You feel like a cold sort of wisp. Yeah. And you get an additional D4.
Additional D4, thank you. I'll roll the D4 first. So this is a D4.
That's a 1.
That's a 1, great. Plus my medicine plus a proficiency, so that's 5 minus 1 for my wisdom being sucky, so that's 4 plus, that's 5 plus 5 in total. Wow, we got there in the end. All right, so plus 5 and 13 plus 5 for an 18.
Doctor?
No, I can't be here again. I can't be. I was with them. I saw them in the.
I shoot him.
What?
7 plus 9 for a 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
He wanted to be with his family. Why did you
7 points of damage. 7 points of
I
damage.
feel.
He was just stabilized.
Yeah, I grab Lavindria and I bring her to you and I say to you, you brought her here and all he's concerned about is bringing her back and bringing him back. You need to take responsibility for her. I'm done caring for her. This is on you two. You get your head in the game. He's dead.
I'm literally speechless.
Do you know what they're doing? Are you okay with this?
What do you mean?
You can't smell it?
Smell what? What do you smell?
I'm sorry.
Eloin? What did you smell?
He brought her back.
Oh, well, hang on a second. This is not what you think it is.
And I'm looking at my wife, this is a problem. And I look at her, and I start getting my hands down to my sides.
Don't do it.
I haven't unsummoned my spiritual weapon. So a cold spectral scythe is next to me. Explain.
You don't understand. Neither of you have children. You don't get it. It's not what you think.
What is she?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna move carefully.
Yeah, I will.
I'm gonna move to her, but still keeping my eyes on both of these. And I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna stand in front of her and go,
she's our daughter. And if you take one step towards her...
What is she?
She's a child, Wesley. That's all you need to know.
Now, we pay you to help out.
You haven't paid me.
You haven't.
Be that as it may, the deal is the deal. We are paying you to help, as you have been in several months. This is not your concern. If you take one step towards her...
She's not the problem. I was protecting her. I was in front of her. And your first priority was to bring him back from the dead.
Well, why wouldn't I? God damn it,
Coming back isn't that fun. I should know.
It would appear at this moment that perhaps it would serve us well to be honest with each other. This is not what I assume will be the last danger we face. And if we are to survive and keep living, it would probably serve us best to know what we are working with.
Fair enough. My face contorts, and I go over to Remus, and I take a bite from him.
Oh, good heavens.
And as I do, and I ingest his blood, you've known me to be a bit pallid and weak, and I seem to strengthen a little bit. I let that contortion fall.
I start doing a rite just so that, I put his spirit to rest to ensure that he does not reanimate in some way.
You can definitely attempt to do so.
Yeah, I would love to attempt to do so.
Give me a religion check.
Okay. 5.
You go through all of the motions that you would go through in the material plane.
Yeah.
You know these spells by heart. You're not sure if they work. You're not sure if this place does have power, but it makes you feel better.
You keep fucking with things you don't understand.
Well, I mean,
Why is everybody fighting?
It's okay, Lavandria. We're just having some adult talk. And I think Eloin has said more than enough for now.
is it too much to say that as part of the fact that we're academically led and tinkerers and all that stuff, and I'm teaching her, that we have a little secret language between myself and...
Oh, yeah.
Right, okay.
Like the way kids come up with like fake languages.
It's like a fake sign language.
Yeah.
That it doesn't exist for anybody apart from the two of us. So what I'd like to do is go, yes, listen to Zora, it's absolutely fine. I'm just gonna sign a symbol which says bad people, and just sort of like do this, which is indicating where I'm directing, indicating these two people, as my back is turned to them.
Just a little, yeah, it's gonna be okay, honey. Just
She gives you a knowing nod, and you do notice, Zora, you would notice she kind of sidles up a little bit closer to you.
Well, I think we can park all of our disagreements till later, so maybe we should...
The bottom line is we need each other, for better or worse. And I think we have been honest, and now everything is out in the open, so we can carry on to...
Everything's out in the open?
Yes, I think everything is out in the open.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. It smells bad and it's scary.
We're working on a way to get out of here. Well, that's the idea.
Otherwise, we're all going to end up like the doctor.
No, of course not. No, of course
And you notice like her eyes kind of linger on the doctor, who actually looks peaceful, resting in the arms of his zombified family.
The doctor is right where he wanted to be.
We are not. We want to go home, don't
Yes.
Yeah, I want to go home.
we? Yeah, so do we.
I don't like it here.
I think we should go back to the town. Hroth, they had the right of it, obviously. We should speak with them.
And what about this Madame Insa?
They would probably know where to find her.
Back to Hroth then.
When you return to Hroth, you realize that they are waiting for you. Because the spell, the ward that kind of protected this place was not successfully diffused, although it was successfully detected. They ambush you. As you kind of come back towards the town, you look around and realize that you are surrounded by about 36 people.
Humans?
Elves.
Elves. I say in Elvish, the good doctor's dead.
A woman with amber eyes, her hair very carefully braided in 2 long braids, looks at you meaningfully and says, "Did you do the deed?"
Yes.
And then she kind of like looks past you, kind of worriedly, past the warded stones. What did you see there?
A monster. He led us into a trap. We killed the monster, and then we killed him.
How did you know of this doctor? Were you his companions?
No. We were brought here by Madame Inza.
Do you know her?
No. You notice she's like nervous and kind of looking up at the sky at the gathering dusk with a concern that is impossible for you to not notice. Her eyes are shifty as they kind of dart back and forth between all of you and the gathering gloom.
I do the light cantrip. I take out just a piece of silver, and I touch it, and I just sort of like cast some light to see if the night is what's causing concern.
As you light it, she kind of gives you a wry smile and says, "That doesn't help against them."
Them?
Against them? Who's them?
You really aren't from here. There's creatures in the night. They come out, torment, play with anyone who is unfortunate enough to find themselves without shelter, and then they've been getting worse lately. I don't know of this Inza that you speak of, but there is no coming and going from this place without the say-so of the master and the keep.
I assume that's Lord South?
I do not say his name.
Is there somewhere we can go to?
Not here, no. You're not welcome here.
We can't even find shelter for the night?
You reek of death. You've trespassed into the area in which we are not given clearance to go. We do not want to incur the Lord's wrath. You cannot rest here.
We were under the assumption that you people wanted Dr. Reginald dead. And that's what we did. As a favor to you.
Give me a persuasion check.
I've got a +5. 11 + 5, 16.
She kind of like is still fiddling with her small like dagger as she's like not sure what to make of all of you. How do you know it won't come back?
It?
Whatever's dwells there will follow you here. Things do not die there. You have not done us a favor.
Oh.
In your well-meaningness, all you've done is incur his anger, and now it will follow you here.
If you ensure our safe lodging for the evening, I can ensure that any undead creature that dares to trespass here will turn and run, and perhaps burn with holy fire as well.
We have a child with us. We can't be
Oh,
left
I
out.
had children too. We all have things that are precious to us, and unfortunately, all you've done is risk what little we have left.
Okay, we're not welcomed here, obviously.
I can tell you of a place where you can make camp for the night, but don't think you've done us any favors. No. We'll have to go to the keep and beg for his forgiveness, or his fist will come down upon us with a... I don't even want to think about it. That is not a place for any of our feet to tread. It is for him alone. And it is for that crime that the doctor was going to be hung.
Oh, that was an order from on high.
Yes.
Well, you didn't do anything, we did, right? So maybe we should pay him a visit.
Perhaps you should.
We need to rest first. We've had a long...
We can give you access to a small abandoned mill at the edge of town.
Yes, perfect. That'll do.
I hope he grants mercy to you and your little one. And she takes you all to an abandoned mill at the edge of town. The sails of the windmill are tattered and torn, and as you walk through Harath, sort of escorted by the townsfolk who've put away their pitchforks and torches, thankfully, you do realize that this elvish town at some point had seen better days. It doesn't look unlike the places where maybe some of you have grown up, a true community. Yet now it is a darker reflection of that in a lot of ways. And when you open the door to the mill, you realize it has not been used in a very, very long time. And true to her word, as soon as night truly begins to come into full bloom and earnest, you do hear strange things in the gloom. Voices, echoes of events happened past, battles. Makes it difficult to relax.
Does this mill have several floors, like a second floor?
Yeah, it has like one floor up high that you have like a very long spiraling staircase to get up to, and that's usually used for the maintenance of the windmill cell.
And there's a window up there, I would imagine, to see out?
Yeah, you can kind of see out actually past the dilapidated sails of the windmill.
Okay, I'll take first watch, and I'll say as an aside to you, I think we should talk later. Mm-hmm. And I'll make my way up to my perch.
I'll follow you up, Eloin, just to see as well.
I'd like to bar the door on the downstairs bit as I come into. Also, I'm not letting Lavender go upstairs. And as she goes upstairs, I'll sort of gently stop her, make a bed for her downstairs.
It's so heartbreaking to me that you're using the kid against us.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Lavender amuses herself with a game you've taught her with like a sort of piece of yarn that she carefully creates a web with between her fingers, and then she offers her hands up to you to transfer them to yours. And
this is a game we've played for many years, and even though I'm relieved that she's distracting herself with this, there's also a moment where I actually kind of secretly really enjoy it. And it's a thing that gets more complicated as it goes, and the idea is that you have to keep the web going, passing between each other until eventually the web becomes one complete thing between the two of us. So it's sort of like,
I don't have any of my other toys, but I have a big piece of twine, so I thought maybe this would work.
Well, remember what I told you? Where there's twine, there's...
Toys?
That's right!
I kind of just thought you were being old, but maybe...
Well,
maybe you had a point.
That's right, well...
Old people like to play with dumb things like balls and strings.
Personally, I always said and always believe, boredom isn't real. Boredom is just simply your own body saying, I don't like what I'm doing. And actually, if you never get bored, well, you're always going to be doing something interesting, even if it is just playing with a piece of twine.
As I'm listening to this, I'm almost falling asleep. And I want to find an opportune moment when Wesley is not up at the tower to go up to Eloin.
Yeah, I'll move away.
Just before you go downstairs, I'll just say be careful with them. We don't know them as well.
Is she like you?
She's a lot of things, but she's not like me, no.
Understood. And I think I go down to where the door would be, and I feel that it is barred, and I just stand awkwardly next to it while you two have a conversation upstairs.
Did you bar the upstairs door?
No,
No,
you barred downstairs.
downstairs.
Just, I'm gonna be real nice and not eavesdrop.
If you are actively listening in, you can attempt to make a perception check to see what pieces of this conversation you can pick up.
I think he's very hyper-vigilant of the situation. He does not trust these two at all. He's
Definitely
also
roll a perception check.
quite
then.
shocked. So yes, perception. Okay, cool. Do.
And are you intentionally trying to be quiet?
When she walks
Yes.
into the room,
I get a 6.
Okay.
when she walks into the room, and I give you my hand, and I take a step out of the window and I grab onto her and I spider climb to on top of the tower itself. So I'm just going to hold on to you, and if you allow me to, I'll walk up with you onto the top of the tower itself.
Scary.
It's a little bit unnerving to watch, yeah.
But I suppose it's nothing I haven't seen before, Eli.
Nora,
I'm sorry, this is delicious.
This is like Neil is affected.
What the hell was that?
it's been a long time.
What did you just do?
I'm a Dampier.
Well, I kind of figured with the blood and the...
Yeah.
Eli, listen, it's been so long, and I...
Nora, your husband is obsessive and neurotic. He's going
Eli.
to get us all killed.
He's my husband. A privilege you lost many years ago.
I didn't lose the privilege. You took it away from me.
I took it away.
You took it away. But that's not the important part. The important part is when I saw you, I couldn't imagine you with him.
What does it matter to you?
It doesn't matter.
That's right. He might be a lot of things, but he is a genius. And you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. That's something that you should know pretty well. Either way, don't say anything to Crem, and do not say anything to Lavandria. I don't want you to ruin this for me. You haven't been a part of my life for, what, 75 years?
75 years, 4 months, and 30 days.
Well, who's counting?
And I take her back down.
You're trying to listen, and all you hear with that 6 is Lavandria going, like kind of loudly through her obstructed sinuses.
But is she actually, has she fallen asleep? Because I like the idea that
She's nodding off
She's
as
nodding
like
off,
her the twine piece of twine is almost perfectly did.
okay, so I'm not really present with her.
Mm-hmm.
So I sort of, sure, fine, and start rolling up the spiderweb that we made together, and then sort of helping her rest back into the mill or whatever the thing is, the cloth sacks and things. I sort of just gently take it off, and it's wrapped up quite tightly, so it's like a band, and I just sort of help her down. She's sort of like nodding off, and I just place it very gently over her eyes. Because this is always a way that when she got napped in the daytime, this would always make her fall asleep.
Night, night, little Lavender. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
I just sort of sit there and look around, and there's nobody here. It's just the two of us.
I think Wesley is there.
Yeah, I knock.
Like I said, there's nobody here.
Yeah, I knock.
Oh!
Wesley's so awkward.
Is she asleep?
I don't think this is any of your business how she's doing. Clearly you have some sort of issues. And quite frankly, I think Eloin spoke out of turn.
It's my oath.
I don't give a hoot about your oath. I have an oath as well to my daughter. So,
Did she die?
It's not a question of did she die. It's more of a question of, is she alive? I don't expect somebody like you to understand this. You believe that life has its finalities, and I don't. I believe that there is no predestination of where you can go in life. So if you have the means, mechanical, magical, whatever, why not help? I think you need to be more mindful of other people's lives and be less judgmental.
Do you fear death?
Who doesn't?
I don't.
Young lady, I find that very hard to believe.
And even though I don't want to leave, I'm going to sort of look back at the door lock and then walk off into the room and find somewhere else just to sort of get out my books and start preparing my spells and just take a sit down.
I think I linger at the door a moment. I clutch my holy symbol, and I wonder for a moment if he is right, and then I go upstairs.
Before you go upstairs, you can't help but notice as he's like poring over his books that sleeping with these makeshift blankets her father has made for her, Vendria looks more like a sleeping child than like anything else.
Yeah, like she breathes, right? The undead don't breathe, right?
You're not sure if she breathes because she needs to, or if it's because it's just muscle memory.
Yeah, I go upstairs. I think I do pray, and I seek answers, like a sign from Auril. I have no protocol for this. The thing I know to do is to take restless spirits and take them back to where they belong.
As you pray and you try to reach out to Auril, you realize that in this place, it is an uphill battle to put restless spirits to rest. As the night echoes with the sounds of battle long since fought, you hear the marching of tens of thousands of spectral footsteps outside. In some ways, as you gaze out into the night and see the shapes of dragons and battles and people being tortured on racks, and you hear their sounds coming in and out of existence in the darkness, you wonder for a moment if you're in hell.
Is this my punishment?
You send people to the other side, and looking around at you, can't imagine that the other side is too different than this.
I take that as a sign.
So what do y'all want to do?
Is the long rest over?
Ah,
is
yes,
the night
so
over?
you would like to take a long rest?
Should we take watch? Should you want to?
Yes, I'll take the first watch on top of the tower.
All right. Everyone who is attempting to take a long rest, your dreams in Sithicus are almost infected or invaded by the nightmares of the Dark Lord of this place. It's very difficult to rest here. In Sithicus, because your dreams here are haunted by visions and nightmares of your past or your future, you're not quite sure. Each of you give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. All right. You said Constitution?
Yes.
That's a 7.
A 7.
Okay, I got a +5 for this. So that is, let's see that, 4 + 5 for 9.
Oh.
9.
You want to know mine?
Yeah, yes.
It's a 23, baby.
Hey!
Yeah, it is.
Oh my goodness, that's, okay.
You're so proud of yourself.
I'm so proud of
I'm proud of you
myself.
too.
I don't have a plus on a lot, but I have a big plus on Constitution.
I love
Saving
it.
throws.
Wow.
Yes.
Eloin. Natural 20.
These two. Guilty as sin.
These
I take my watch, and as I start to drift off into sleep, I've always been cursed by nightmares. I mean, at least 100 years of that. I lost a party, I abandoned them, and I heard them die. And those screams have echoed in my mind for an age.
So these screams are almost like a symphony to you.
It's a lullaby for me.
Yeah. You sleep with your child, like sort of in your arms, with this weight lifted of having addressed maybe the elephant in the room. And you are also able to dream peacefully, lulled by visions of your patron, whose power seems to still have some dominion here. The things that this realm would attempt to scare you with pale in comparison to those that your dark mother, I guess, threatens you with. visions of your inevitable future, should you not find a way to somehow trick fate into another path. And it is under these conditions that you all wake up. Some of you, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, you two take a level of exhaustion.
Oh, the worst. So at level 1 exhaustion.
You get disadvantage on ability checks.
On all ability checks.
Almost as though warded by this favor you put over Lavendria's eyes. You also notice she wakes up and is like bouncing up and down on your makeshift bed. Be like, wake up, 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 wake up. Oh my God! What happened to your face? You got bags.
I know,
This part of your face is all wrinkly and is hanging down to your nose.
As if my dear Lavender...
Who hit Wesley? Wesley, all this part on you is dark like a raccoon.
The volume is up here.
Well.
And it would
You
be
look
really
horrible. Are you sick?
be great if the volume was like down here.
I got a funny story. I got trapped in the web. You did such a great job.
Oh, what is that sound? That's not very becoming.
Well,
Good morning, everyone. I had a great night.
Okay.
You? Maybe not you. You?
Oh dear.
I've had better.
We have. Do they think they have a coffee? All right.
Don't be an idiot, Crem.
No.
I reach into my wares and I pull out some rations, just some food. I break some off and I give some to Lavendria first. I offer some to Lavendria first.
She snaps it up greedily.
Then Wesley, then Nora, and then the good professor.
I actually intermittent fast. I'll have something later. Thank you.
He does
Eloin.
that, yes. It's rather annoying. He won't eat before noon.
The screams of suffering in the night didn't disrupt your rest at all?
Couldn't hear a thing.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, it's good. You had a.
Maybe it's in your head. Sometimes I get a nightmare, and then I wake up, and Zora makes me hot cocoa.
You dream?
Yeah.
What do you dream about?
That's kind of personal.
I think, let's get you. Let's excuse me. Let's get
That's
you
kind
clean.
of personal.
Lavender, let's get you cleaned up.
Yes,
now.
darling, do you need to blow your nose? Remember how we talked about doing that maybe every half an hour?
Oh, come on now. We do it every morning. I pick up a cloth sack and it's like huge. I just take a good old snap.
She blows, and as she does, a strange pink ichor comes out that kind of never seems to stop.
Ah, well, that was a big one this time. Oh, great. Oh, well done.
It's now completely sodden and dripping and like.
Whoa.
I'll get rid of it and just throw it out the window.
You see like a little tiny wet spot?
Just out of curiosity, does it smell of necrotic energy?
No, it smells almost like formaldehyde.
Oh.
I give you a knowing look.
When he gives you a knowing look like,
I sort of do like again the thing, and then just like this one I'm sort of like that.
she signs back like this one.
Well, anyway, time to get on and move now. I see what the day brings us and whatnot.
And I want to just pull Eloin aside and without these two, hopefully, maybe knowing that this is a moment, and just say, and don't call me Nora again.
Okay, don't call me Eli.
Fine.
Yeah, her name's Zora. It's not Nora. It's not hard to remember. It's 4 letters, so just remember it.
Little girls hear everything, don't they?
She kind of like
bat
elbows
ears.
you like.
Big goblin ears.
I just chuck her in the shoulder.
Yes, that's right. He just misheard.
I'm gonna carry on like sort of like getting a comb out and from my bag of holding, sort of like straightening her hair and making it look nice.
Now, would you like the pink bowl or the yellow bowl today? How do you feel? What are you feeling today?
Orange.
Orange. I see. I got the orange.
There's a gag I do with her.
So, oh no, the whole is happening. Here we go.
There's like googly eyes on the bag of holding, and the opening is like a mouth.
Yeah, it's like
maybe.
a mouth.
Yeah.
I just go, didn't get me this time. Here you go, kid.
She puts it in her hair, and this is the first time you maybe the two of you get like a full look at her outfit. I think this is one of those cases where it's like parents that are cool enough to let their kids dress themselves.
Dress themselves, absolutely.
So she's wearing like striped pantaloons in like purple and green with a smock that does not match it at all. It has her favorite Baldur's Gate sports team on it.
Is it the Githyanki's?
Yeah.
Get Yankee Gates.
Yeah.
Get Yankees.
Yes.
Get Yankees.
Give me a G.
And then nobody completes it because they're not sure how to spell it.
Normally there's like a little cap that goes with it, but that's been lost in the mists when she fell through to Ravenloft. And her hair is like pulled back in that type of ponytail that like small children have, where no matter how many times you comb it, there's always like bumps and it's always kind of like crazy. You place the orange bow right on top, which finishes off the hodgepodge look that's covered over with a very cute, I think it was a beholder on the back. Yeah.
Yep. Well then, to business. So, I suppose we should leave before the townspeople start getting, a little weird.
We're gonna go see
To the keep, then? I suppose.
Wait a minute, though. Didn't we at one point seem to remember talking to this Inza person? Do you not think that maybe that's the best line of inquiry?
Coming back to this, but isn't it strange that nobody has heard of her?
Yes. Yes, it is.
If her name is Inza, maybe she could get us out, Za.
I slapped my thigh.
Yes, well, let's think about this logically.
You raised her. This is you.
I love her.
I'm so funny.
Now, let's think about this. We know the Lord who controls this area is a vengeful spirit of sorts.
Regret,
and also with a iron hand, an iron fist is a word, metaphorically speaking, of course. But what we don't know is this Inza person. Now, I would say, better the devil you know than the devil you don't, except we don't know either of them. So my idea is to maybe go after this Inza person. Maybe they're adversarial. The enemy of my enemy is my friend and such. What do you think?
Problem is, no one apart from that freaky-looking paper crow knew of Insa.
Solus.
That's right.
Solus sort of appeared and then disappeared.
Yeah, when he was told to hide, he kind of took to the skies, and then you haven't seen him since.
So we told him to hide, I think. So maybe we...
Can we summon him?
Yeah.
How would we do that? Let's see.
Well,
Perhaps
that's something I was
could,
hoping you would tell us, actually, Eloin.
I could try to call for him.
You have the speaking thing with the beasts.
Yes, I'll be back. And I go up the tower, and I go to the top of the tower, and I cast Speak with Animals, and I start to crow.
When you crow, a tiny little sparrow comes and lands on one of these like tattered up fins of this old windmill and kind of like gently chirps at you. Do you want to give me a chirp? That's like a pigeon, but I like it. That was good. You get the inspiration for you.
Yay! This is my thing. Why do you have to take everything from me?
And he needs it. He didn't get a good night's sleep.
I did not. Okay, I see.
Fine.
Sparrows have a penchant for being a little bit stuck up, and unfortunately for you, that's the case. She preens her feathers carefully and goes, yes, what are you crowing about? I'm trying to get some sleep, and this early in the morning, I just have all these little babies going cheep, 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 and now I have you going co, 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 co. Do you have a problem? Do you have an issue?
So I reach into my wares and I pull out, because I do this often, I have a bit of bird feed. And I pull it out and I offer it as an olive branch. Maybe you can take some to your little birdies.
Okay, this is a step in the right direction.
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you kindly.
I have a question for you. My friends and I downstairs, we met a crow made of paper.
Oh.
Do you know who I'm talking about by the name of Solus?
Oh yes, I don't know their name, but I have seen a strange beast. It flies, but it's not made of feathers.
Right. Leaves an inky
trail. I
trail.
thought it was going to come and eat my babies, but it did not. Because, people like crows, but they are doing some crazy things.
That's true.
I don't recommend being friends with them.
Yes, very sneaky and smart.
They'll eat your babies.
They will eat your babies.
That's a real thing.
No,
Yeah.
Baby eats ours.
Maybe.
But I do know one made of not feather. Smells strange.
That's the one.
He was taken away in a cage.
Recently.
Wait,
Where to?
I can take you there. Yeah.
When we arrive, I will give you all of the bird food that I have for you and
Well,
your
I
children.
don't know if I can carry it. My little body, it's...
How about in a pouch? I'll put it in a pouch and you can carry it.
Okay, of
Great.
course.
Do you want to hop on my... Do you want to just stay with me? You can grab my hand.
She
Or-
very carefully puts one foot and then the other one into your hand.
I tell her to hold on and I jump off and spider climb down to the front and you hear banging on the door downstairs.
Do you think we should open it?
It's me.
Oh,
Good instinct.
What's your name?
I typically go by Farah.
Her name is Farah and she said that our friend Solus was captured.
Yes, this big tin can on two legs came and it was on a horse and it had a big killing stick.
A knight. A knight in armor?
No, it is day now.
Right, right. I think it might be a knight.
They snatch the birds and they put the birds in a cage and they take the cage past the big tree and then past the even bigger tree and then they take him all the way and there is a big rock and it is covered in all kinds of thorns and vines.
I translate that to all of you.
That can't be good.
That can't be good. And why don't you...
Can your friend take us there?
You know the way?
But please make sure they do not snatch me up either.
We can do that. And I sort of give her a lift. I think she can take us.
She's kind of like popping from one foot to the other and then she takes flight.
I stay in communication with her and it sounds like...
Hey, that is our word.
And every time she comes back, kind of leading you further along this path, you pass like ruined towns and villages and forts even, through the remains of what maybe at one point was a great kingdom, but now looks more like a graveyard. She leads you past and occasionally comes back and gives you status reports. And she informs you that normally there are all of these tin man and it's big metal and they come out and they spread out and then they go back, but it looks like the path is clear.
That can't be good.
no, it seems to be a force of formidable nature. We best tread carefully. I don't know if you can do that thing again where we sort of blend in the surroundings. It might be a good idea on our march into wherever the hell we're going with this bird.
If I do that, I'll have to drop this magic so we won't be able to communicate with...
But that is okay. It is, if you follow this path, I mean, from where I can see, it looks clear. You just follow this road to its inevitable end. And hopefully not your inevitable end.
Farah, I hope I get to see you again.
Yeah, I hope so too, because, my husband is not that reliable with the foraging. So this is a welcome surprise.
The layers.
Each NPC perfectly crafted.
I'd be turning up the heat under y'all.
Were you flirting with the bird?
No, I was not flirting with the bird. The
Let
bird
me
was
see you again, Farah.
You didn't know I could say that. You weren't speaking bird. Did you just infer that I was flirting?
Yes,
I think...
because I saw you go.
I'm watching this have this moment. I've been hearing a lot of Noras going banding around the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I think at this point, Crem would like to make a badly thought out insight check.
Can
Absolutely.
I give guidance? Because
Yes.
I think I sense that, like, you,
So I'm just staring at him like,
At two, Wesley.
I want to know. You're my compatriot.
All right.
And you seem like you're keeping another secret.
All right.
Go ahead, roll insight. You can add the guidance if
Yeah,
you
I
see him trying to suss it out.
I think
you
I
know,
just, like, lightly
If
touch
you're
his
if you're
shoulder.
comparing notes,
I put on my Inquisitation glasses.
You just feel like a chill, and you don't know where from,
Oh.
but you feel
Oh.
guided.
Okay, so there's a guidance
Yeah,
to D4
D4.
first. Okay. I do have a -1. So that's a 1 that
One.
cancels
Yeah,
out my
there you go.
-1. So I have +0. That is a 15.
15. Okay.
I said that very loudly.
Since you're trying to hide this from him, give me a deception check.
Can I give her the help action since I'm keenly aware that we
How
won't
are you
have-
helping her? Yeah.
I am putting myself between Nora and
Roll with advantage.
the professor.
Great, and I've got a +5 to deception, so that is 5 + 5.
Well,
Oh wait,
roll
I'm
again,
rolling
again.
the wrong dice. Sorry. 11 + 5.
16, so it's already a beat.
Yeah.
16.
16. And I think you had a 15?
My poor deluded Crem.
Ah,
The old adage, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean you're wrong, maybe not effect on this moment. I think I've just sort of seen nothing here.
You're not able to suss out exactly what is happening. I would say you interpret this as an awkwardness between them or an iciness between them.
Well, it's not a bad thing. After all, he's caused us a hell of a problem. Maybe she's just giving her an earful about our daughter and saying things out of turn. Well, good for Zora.
We have about an hour of this magic, so stay within 30 feet and move quickly. And I throw the spell into the air and it casts that net. And I cast Pass Without a Trace. Yes.
Yeah.
So we all have a +10 2-hour stealth checks as we traverse this.
We have disadvantage on our stealth checks.
But it'll cancel out.
Yeah,
Or
it
not
will-
cancel
yeah,
out, but
like-
you'll have
Yeah.
+10.
So it's just a straight
Well,
stealth test.
We'll have a +10, so we'll still roll pretty good, but we'll still have to take the lower of the two.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, much as the name of the spell would imply, you're able to move forward, passing without much of a trace. Farah's intel was basically correct. You can see the well-trodden path of where several hooves and feet have kind of like trespassed before, almost burying a trench in this old road with what you could surmise as the repeated sort of patrols of a pretty large regiment. But it is quiet, and your journey is uneventful. Then you see it. A jagged spire like a crooked tooth that comes erupting out of the ground and forms the outline of a tower on the horizon. The stone itself is dark and jagged and looks as sharp as the thorns it is encrusted by. It looks older than time, almost as though it is carved or rather grown from the bones of the earth itself. A primordial power rests here. In spite of yourselves, you shiver seeing this dark smear, almost this scar on the horizon, almost as though anticipation of you, even though you're still probably 100 feet away. You hear the old portcullis, rusty and heavy, begin to as it yawns open in anticipation of your arrival. You stand before Nedragard Keep. The seat of power and the residence of Lord Soth himself. As you're all almost compelled to step into the seat of Lord Soth's power, and in some ways, his prison as well, you hear the haunting sounds of young feminine voices singing and almost wailing. And the breeze at your backs almost pushes you in. You see the jagged iron of the portcullis above you. For a moment it feels not as though you're passing a gateway, but as though you're descending into a mouth. The maw of the dread lord of Sithicus.
No.
And that'll be where we end.
No, of course. I'm fine with that.